Yeah, my week was
Interesting.
it was full of unnecessary drama.
Sometimes, and that's the thing too. Sometimes the holidays are really stressful for people, and you start to motherfuckers are unraveling out here.
Yes.
Not really.
Like loose cannons.
Yo, I looked it up. Let me show you.
Tell me.
I'm gonna show you guys.
I love facts. Give them to me.
Because without revealing who I'm talking about, I just want to tell you this. I started doing some research about why certain people act a certain kind of way, and actually, I'm gonna let you read it.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you.
You know I
read
love
it.
a little red. Little red.
Oh my God.
It's okay. I can read it from that one.
It's bothering me. Hold on.
Okay. But I'm reading it. It's not bothering me.
It's bothering me.
People who act crazy on holidays are often described as individuals who exhibit unusual, erratic, or disruptive behavior during festive seasons, which can be triggered by factors like family stress, heightened expectations, past trauma, alcohol consumption,
Ding ding ding.
or underlying mental health conditions,
She got all those.
causing them to
She has
become
every single one.
overly emotional, argumentative, or even aggressive. Now,
She got every single one.
I want to highlight the word aggressive.
Ding ding ding.
Aggressive.
Bitch, don't
My week has been aggressive. I don't know why all these aggressive people have been around me with their aggressive attitudes and their aggressive problems and their aggressive situations, but I want to please ask them to step back.
Bro, like,
It's the holidays.
You know what I'm saying?
Merry
And I
Christmas.
get that. I get that people get stressed out during like the holiday time and stuff like that, but it's like this week has been unhinged.
It's been unhinged. From my job
Yeah.
to home. You know, I will say, as far as like being with my dad, that's not really that stressful or anything like that. But just me, I think me in my own home, I've been aggressive because I've been very upset at myself for being a lazy daisy. And like every day I know that I need to fold my clothes. I don't know if it's seasonal depression or something.
It could be.
Well,
I
I know
worked for a
I
long time too.
yes. And I know
You know,
I
we
need
just
to-
got hit with a
the
cold
darkness and
front,
the
a cold
gloominess.
front out of nowhere, but it's been warm pretty much, you know. But anyways, you know, just hope you guys are doing really good.
I'm not.
Hope you guys are doing really good though.
Yeah, I hope you guys
You
are
know,
great.
hope you guys aren't having dealing with shit like that. Like I
Like
just,
season, I think it is seasonal
my
depression.
dog was really sick this week too. Maybe she
Yeah.
was, I don't know. It's just been a lot.
Yeah.
And it just, anybody that has pets, remember motherfucking pet bills, it literally should be illegal to charge people that much for any type of health care. Yes, for a dog, not a person, but like, I just feel like it should be literally illegal to charge people the kind of shit they charge people.
For a dog.
No, you know?
For a dog. But also, there's nothing that they can say. Like an aggressive thing is the schools. Hey,
What's going on with that?
do y'all not know that Christmas is around the corner and you keep asking me to do shit for these kids?
What you mean?
Like, oh, make sure your child's in pajama day. Oh, the next day we're gonna have snacks. Can you make sure you bring graham crackers? Shut up! I don't have all this money. Where is the money coming from?
I don't like beggars. I
You,
don't like beggars. And you know, someone made a comment that I completely disagree with. They were like, "Oh, you can't." What did he say? He said, I don't have a lot of empathy or something like that." And I'm like, first of all, that's not true. I don't like beggars. Walking to the damn store, dude standing outside the store, scared the shit out of me. He was like, "Hey man, you got some change?" I said, "First of all, you need to back up, okay? Because I will put this lid on your chest and not feel bad, okay? Like I didn't know he was trying to rob me, but here's the thing." The economy is way too bad to try to rob people. If you're not getting my stuff,
first of all,
You're
you're gonna give it back to me.
Yeah,
because
you're
you're gonna realize it's not even of quality.
look.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna realize.
First of all, like the economy is too bad out here to be robbing people. You're not taking my stuff. I told myself, yo, first of all, you need to back up because I will put this lid in your chest and not feel bad. Not feel bad, okay?
No
He was
types
like,
of way.
I was just gonna ask you to have a couple dollars.
No.
I said,
Who has dollars?
I don't have any like change or anything. No, I don't have any change or anything. And he was like, okay, I need $40. So I'm trying to get to the bus station. And I was like, you asking for 40? Why am I engaging with this person? But in my head, I'm thinking, you asking for $40? Some people ask for some change. You asking for $40? I said, I don't know, man. I'll see if I get some change when I come out. You know, whatever. So I go to the store. I had to get, I ended up at Walmart. I had to get some hair conditioner or whatever. And so I'm like walking out, checking out, whatever. And I walk past and I see the same dude. He said, hey. No. Before I saw him, I'm leaving the store, and as I'm trying to check out, I'm not like in a hurry, but kind of. And literally, dude was like, "Would you like to donate for?" And I just let him get the spill out. Not today. Okay. I'm sick of people asking me, "Do you want to donate?" No, I don't.
No.
Fuck them kids and leave me alone.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids and leave me alone. Don't ask me to
Because guess
round
what?
up. No.
No, y'all.
Dunkin' Donuts now, they ask you, they stick that thing out there. It's to swipe your card, but it has this big thing, it's like all the tip options. No, zero. No.
Yeah, and
I ain't even drank coffee yet.
You hope that they hope that you don't pay attention.
Yeah, you just click the first button. No.
I pay attention every time.
And it starts at 10% for coffee?
No.
Why would I tip you on a $3 coffee? What do you want? A nickel? Like, I know. Quit begging. Quit begging. So listen, when I was at the grocery store checking out, they were like, "Oh, you want to donate to?" No, I don't. Can I just please have my item so I can go, okay? Then I get outside, same homeless motherfucker standing out there. "Did you get a couple dollars?" No, I don't. I'm sick of you begging too. So I don't have a lack of empathy, and I don't hate poor people. I really don't. I hate beggars.
Maybe we're the aggressive ones right now.
I don't hate poor people. I don't hate the disadvantaged. I hate beggars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But okay, friends. So we did have a great time at the. I know we talked about it before, but we went. A homegirl won, as she said she was. Manifestation happens every time. I also was able to do trap karaoke this weekend, which was so fun. So if you guys are in Nashville or other surrounding areas and you want to do something fun with your friends, I suggest trap karaoke. It was amazing. I want to go to R&B and Oli with my homegirl right here. I want to take her. I think we'll have an amazing time. I want to do a girls' night. Brittany and Ashley, and you and your friends, and Christina and body yada 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 yada.
Who's Christina?
No, I'm trying to think of her. I'm trying to get to her name. No, she has a body yada yada, not Christina. Her name is not Christina. Her name is not Christina. No, her name is like she has a body yada
yada. About I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I was trying to get to her name.
It's okay. I know who you meant. I was like, Christina.
But we gotta be in VIP and we gotta get there early. Only if you go with girls who're gonna be on time. If you're not gonna be on time, you're not getting the invitation. Because we're getting there early because because VIP seats are not guaranteed. And I'm not saving a seat for anybody. I don't care how close we are. What you got? Okay, so my question was, what are you thankful for? Since Thanksgiving is around the corner, we won't be recording for Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for before we get into the closing this profile? Real quick. 2 minutes, what you thankful for?
That I'm here right now.
Amen.
All right.
I am thankful for those meatballs that you fed me.
There you go.
That's what I'm thankful for. Oh, and my son.
There you go.
Yeah,
of course.
Of course. Tonight we are drinking on
rum and Coke.
Okay. Which
probably the easiest drink you can freaking make. You cannot screw up a rum and Coke. When I used to work at the bar, I used to make people used to come to the bar and be like, "Can I have a rum and diet?" And I used to be like, "Oh my god, what the hell is that?" But it's really just a Diet Coke, or whatever kind of Coke you want. But literally, can't mess up a diet and rum or a rum and Coke. And that kind of goes into our story.
I'll put in the profiles. But you know who can mess up Coca Cola? Joya. Joya is her name. And so tonight on Boys in This Profiles, we will be discussing Coca Cola and the insider trading that almost was. Dun, 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 dun. As we all know, Coca Cola and Pepsi has had a long history of being rivals. Coca Cola being on top and Pepsi being number 2.
Is that legit?
Some people
I don't like Pepsi.
Some people
I don't like Pepsi, but I was just curious. Like, I don't like Pepsi, but that's my own bias because I don't like the way Pepsi tastes.
Correct. Now, I would say as far as advertising is concerned, Pepsi is above them only because they had the Pepsi halftime commercial and they had Michael Jackson. And that, from this day forward, will kill Coca Cola.
Ain't nothing touching them white polar bears during Christmas time with Coke.
Ain't nothing touching Michael Jackson getting burnt.
Just I don't like the way it tastes, and honestly, I don't like restaurants that sell Pepsi products.
Yeah.
Taco Bell sells Pepsi products.
I just said advertisement wise.
Yeah.
But as far as like, hey, if I need something strong, it's probably gonna be Coca-Cola brand because I love what? Canada Dry.
Have you heard that there's
it's a recall. I know
the
people.
first person I thought about when I heard about that.
Everybody came to me.
I
Everyone
was like,
came
oh my
to me.
god, Ashley loves ginger ale. Like, girl, do you know?
Leave my DMs alone.
Girl,
Stop sending it
do
to
you
me.
know that they have there's a class action lawsuit right now about ginger ale, and you know who loves ginger ale? Ashley. I was like, girl.
And you have to own it. My cousin sent it to me. My coworker sent it to me. Because they see me popping ginger ale. They know that's my thing. My mom let me know. I'm like, okay, all right. But guess what I did, y'all? While I was reading it, at this point, it's too late. It's too late to turn around now.
Okay.
Okay. Back to okay. So I'm going to first read you guys. I like to go with facts. So I actually went on to the actual lawsuit and got the story. So I'm going to read that to you guys, so you can get an understanding of the backstory. Here, let me open this up in Safari. Give me one moment. So this is actually coming from the federal grand indicted, therefore conspiracy to steal and sell Coca Cola company trade secrets. This was done July 11, 2006 by the United States Attorney David E. Nemes, okay? The federal grand jury indicts thereof for the conspiracy to steal and sell Coca Cola company trade secrets. The co-conspirators are from Atlanta, Ibrahim Dixon, who is 30, of Bronx, New York, Edmund Dunhee, 43, of Decatur, Georgia, and Joya Williams, 41, of Norcross, Georgia, were indicted on that day, which was July 11th, by a federal grand jury on the charge of conspiracy to steal and to sell the Coca-Cola company's trade secrets. The defendants were arrested last week on a federal complaint that charged them with wire fraud and unlawfully obtaining and selling trade secrets from the Coca-Cola company. After the arraignment, a federal magistrate judge ordered Dempson and Dunhee detained without bond, and Williams is free on a $25,000 bond pending trial. The defendants allegedly acted in concert to steal highly sensitive trade secrets belonging to the Coca-Cola company for personal profits. The state U.S. Attorney David E. Nemes of the Northern District of Georgia, the sensitive nature of the information stolen from the Coca-Cola company necessitated swift action by law enforcement, which quickly put together the case. So let's understand that is from the indictment, okay? So let's get into the story, you guys. Why would such a woman do this? Why?
Well, what is it that's been done? Because I think, like, if I heard that, I'd be like, I don't understand, like, what has been done.
Yeah. So these
what,
are the charges
where?
we're out. So let's get from the beginning. So Joya Williams, along with her accomplices, Idrum Dempson and Edmund Dunhee, conspired to sell the stolen Coca-Cola information for the hefty price of $1.5 million. A 41-year-old secretary, who is, we just named her, so we're going to say Joya. So Joya, she was 41 at the time. She was a secretary at Coca-Cola at the global headquarters, was arrested for attempting to sell highly confidential trade secrets of the new product to Pepsi. Joya Williams actually recruited Edmund Dunhee first, and she recruited him during Thanksgiving because she felt that Coca-Cola was overlooking her. Joya, is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Joya is African American.
Say her name again.
Joya.
Okay, yeah.
Joya is African American, and during Thanksgiving dinner, she was sitting across from her cousin, Edmund Dunhee, who is a convicted felon.
So he was like, hey, I'm down.
Yeah, because a month before, she had already had this on her mind, but she needed the perfect person. And God,
basically, Shorty was like, you know what? I work for Coke and I hate my job. So here's what I'm going to do. I found out that I have access to a bunch of secrets that Coke has, and I'm gonna take these secrets and I'm gonna find out some kind of way to sell it to Pepsi. And I guess she was at Thanksgiving,
but she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She knew she couldn't do it on her own.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, God gave her thanks on Thanksgiving by sitting Edmund.
That didn't come from God. That didn't come from God. I don't know where that came from, girl.
It was.
She gets this idea that she's like, okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out how to sell some secrets that I know about Coke having a new product to Pepsi. Childish. But how did you think he was gonna get away with that?
This is how she thought she was gonna get away with it. Great question. So she's like, so Edmund's like, I'm down with it, but
that's her cousin.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was her cousin.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why they were at Thanksgiving dinner. See, I wouldn't investigate.
Yeah,
so they were related to each other.
Because I was thinking, how do you meet these people that are like, yeah, I'll help you pull off a heist.
But Edmund was smart and was like, you know what? We need a policy. We need a patsy.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna do Ibram. Ibram was somebody that Edmund had already been doing past crimes with. So they were already like, whatever. It's whatever. You know, what's a couple more years if we get caught?
Crazy work.
Which is crazy. And I know you guys may be thinking like, why would these people do that? Like, don't they know they're gonna get caught immediately? But y'all, this was early 2005. There was no such thing as having cameras in the office. Like, people didn't think about that. Like, Coca Cola wasn't thinking about having recorders in the office, having cameras in the office. There was no such thing as badging in and out of our office back in 2004, 2005. Like, what's a badge? Like, if they saw people doing like what we do when we badge inside of the office, there was no such thing. When I was working on campus, I remember walking around campus, there were no damn cameras around campus. We didn't have no cameras. It may have been one or two here and there, but they, like, you have to have money for that. Those are big, big companies. And even though they just had cameras in the front. Yeah. It's crazy to think about that, but yeah, and that's why they ended up having to put cameras inside of Coca Cola, because there were none at the beginning. Well, they were after Joya left from there, I'll tell you that much. Joya is the reason why. If you guys work for Coca Cola and you work for Pepsi and you wonder why y'all got cameras all around, you can thank Joya. She's the reason why. She's the reason why. So they had Ibram, which is crazy. He faxes. That lets you know how old this is. No, he doesn't fax, I'm sorry. He types out a letter. And Joya goes steal an official Coca-Cola envelope. And they stick it inside the envelope. He licks it, of course, has his Donna on it. Because Donna don't lie. Okay? And they send it to the executive, the CEO of Pepsi. Now, of course, as soon as the CEO sees this, she's like, I am calling the authorities.
Yo, you thought you was going to get over it? Like, dude, them people at Pepsi, they were like, we're calling the FBI. Well, I don't know who did this, but this is crazy.
So this is what they end up doing. So once the FBI gets involved, they decide to pretend. Okay, like, mind y'all, this wasn't where like now, if I wanted to know who was the CEO of Pepsi or who was the CEO, I can Google it, right? But y'all, there was no such thing as a Google. Like, there was Google, but Google wasn't Googling yet, you guys. Okay, Google had just been born.
I was like, hold on now, let's go. It's a lot going on. I was like, I know they had Google though.
They had Google, but Google was not like what it is now. Like, when I was in school and you had to look up something, we didn't go to Google for that. Like, you literally had to go to the library, go to the thesaurus, go to someplace like that to figure out the answer. There was no like typing it into Google. Like, no, when I did a paper, I actually had to go do an MLA citation. Like, I actually had to go and find the actual book, use onomatopoeia in this thing to, you know what I mean, to crack it. Like, it was no such thing as like, I'm gonna type it into Google, Google's gonna tell me what to do. So they come to him and they're like, hey, we got top secrets for this new product, and all we're gonna ask is for $10,000, y'all. This multi-billion-dollar company, the first thing you bribe with is $10,000?
That sounds like somebody on the inside trying to get over on their company that they work for. And my thing is like, that's the same thing as like, why would I trust you to be faithful with me when you cheated on her?
Correct.
Why would I trust you? You're already screwing somebody over.
Yes. And you're wondering to yourself, like, why did Pepsi go for it? Well, Pepsi said, well, we don't want their insider trader products because that's not free. We want a free market. You know what I'm saying? If we know what's going on with them, how would our market work? It wouldn't be a fair trade. It would literally be criminal. And why would we do something criminal? We're not a criminal enterprise. We're just a Coca Cola company. I mean, oh, I'm sorry, a Pepsi company.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to call you Coca Cola. Curse you out like that. Well, we're just a drink. We're just a drink company. We're not the mafia.
That's like if somebody said, "Hey, I know about what the company next door is doing. I can help you with your job." I'd be like, "Nah, I'm good."
No, because
what I got going on over here is okay.
It's good.
You keep that shit over there and see what you do is over there, and I'm gonna stay over here. No.
So they end up handing over the documents to the FBI, which of course that's what the FBI needs because they need to what? They need to get DNA. They need to start doing surveillance, and they need to, So basically, they start tapping into Joya's phone, Ibram's phone, and Edna's phone. And these people are chatty Cathys. The conversation I had with you earlier. These people just can't stop talking about all the stuff they're gonna do with this money. Okay, they're just being recorded. I mean, did you get it? You think they're gonna give us the 30,000? Because now they're gonna go up to 30,000. So they got to 10,000. Now they're gonna meet him for 30,000. No, I'm sorry, they didn't get the 10,000 because he keeps the FBI agent just keeps following him around. I said, okay, well let's up the ante and ask him for 30 because not only are we gonna give him some inside secrets, we're actually gonna give him a product. Mm-hmm. So y'all remember when Coca Cola came out with Coca Cola Black, which is the coffee version of Coca Cola? Mm-hmm. So this is when they it hadn't come out yet. So they set up the cameras into the office and they're watching Joya. And you might say, why did they narrow it down to Joya? Well, the FBI does analytics. So
if they had his phone, then they knew who he was talking to.
Well, not only that, they needed to know that it was specifically her because they profiled her. Mm-hmm. So after the FBI profiled, they were like, it has to be Joya. Because when we look at everybody else who's being looked over for promotions, who feels like they're undervalued, Joya.
Yeah, Joya felt like Coke got me fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's what it was. She was
pissed because she felt like she's not being taken seriously, I guess.
Now, mind you, she's not even seeing, you are the secretary at a major.
Well, because I did wonder, what job do you think he was going to get?
She got the job that she deserved.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And she earned it. And she should have been happy where she was because she was not like she wasn't making money, y'all. She wasn't the secretary of the small little.
Now you better take what you get. You better take what you get.
But I'm saying it wasn't like she was. Joy was making 6 figures, y'all.
What qualification do you got?
No, I'm saying the qualification she had was the job that she got. I mean, the only thing she could go from secretary is nowhere. I don't know where she goes.
That's my point. It's sis, I don't know who you thought was going to pay you more. You're a sick.
Okay. If you want to be more, then you would have to take old boy's job that you're working for. But you can't take his job because he's still alive and he ain't going to give it to you.
You're not qualified.
You're not qualified.
That's like me being I want old girl, I want it off.
And even if you're qualified, go find another job that's hiring.
You know what would have been even better? What she should have done if she felt like she was she felt some type of way about.
She could have just gone and worked for Pepsi.
That's what I'm saying.
She could have just been hey, look, I was a secretary at Coca Cola. I'm not telling you I'm going to tell y'all all their information, but I do have knowledge that I think could be valuable here at Pepsi.
I don't know. Maybe she signed an agreement or something. But
I don't give a damn. That agreement can kiss my.
But at this point, what is an agreement? You're already working behind the scenes, so
correct. Of course, again, I can't give you the papers, but what I have in my head, you can't take out of my head. What I know, you can't make me unknow it. What you gonna do? Ding, ding. You never saw the Coke product. You don't know how to make black. No, I could go to Pepsi and be nah, add a little hit of that in there. Take that out of there. How do you know? Don't ask all these questions. Move that over there. Now taste it. Pepsi Black.
But why would she be in the chemistry room as a secretary? I guess that's what I'm not understanding. Why?
Well, because you gotta think about it. If I am the owner of the company and I need to get this over here to the chemistry lab, I don't have time. I'm in a meeting. Secretary, take these files, get it over there to chemistry. Hey, I have a meeting over here with such and so, but I don't have time to talk to him all the way through the meeting. Can you go over it real quick with me? Abreast me with what's happening, so when they come in, I know what's happening. You're reading everything, you're telling them what's happening, then you step out the room. That's your job as a secretary. It's not just getting coffee, it's hey, doing the little small things that I don't have time to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're my secretary, if you're a good one. So, and apparently he trusted her. So he was like, hey, I need you to go to this room where they're making the black coffee. And I need you to bring me the samples here. Because why the freak if I'm the owner? I'm not getting up and walking in my heels across the damn hardwood floors. If you don't bring me that damn drink. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm bossy. I'm real bossy, y'all.
No, it's funny.
I'm bossy. I'm real bossy. No, go. So they were like, okay. Y'all, this is the funny part. So they convinced the FBI agent. The FBI agent convinces them, hey, meet me here. I'm gonna pay you guys the $30,000. They sneak in the confidential files, which they already have them on the recording, and they gave them the $30,000, right? Hidden inside of a yellow Scout cookie box. I don't know why they did that.
That was my part. I was like, I don't know why the Girl Scout cookie box, but that's neither here nor there.
I think what they did that for was so that it was undeniable that was the money. Like, you know, it's like, how can we put
literally, the FBI gave them the cash in a Girl Scout cookie box.
Because it was like, you can't deny that we gave you this money because we put it in this Girl Scout cookie box.
I think, okay.
It's just like, it's just random. Okay. So pretty much they do that as they're going into the car, because Ibram does the exchange. Edmund is in the car waiting for him to come out. So when Ibram comes out, he's like, I got the money. Woo, 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 woo.
As soon as you accept payment for whatever you're selling, if what you're selling is illegal, the moment you accept payment, bro, you're cooked.
You're cooked.
You're done.
And then Edmund's like, no, locked up. And then Joya's sitting back at her house, and then she's like,
and they went and got her,
come out,
the cousin, and the dude from New York.
So right now, they're out of jail now. They served, Joya served 6 years. Ibram served 5 years.
That's not enough money, I'm sorry.
No.
That's not enough money.
No, Ibram served 5 years, and Edmund served none. Edmund flipped. Also,
that's an awkward Thanksgiving.
Also, the money that they got that they hid, Edmund took a little bit off top.
Yeah, I heard that. Now that was the part I thought was interesting too.
So I think the moral of this story is, don't be an Ibram, be an Edmund.
I think
don't be a Joya.
I think the moral of this story is, that's gonna be an awkward Thanksgiving. Next time those cousins see each other. I would never be cool with you again.
I don't think he cared. I don't think he cared. I think that was his third cousin. They ain't got the same last name either. I think that was like his third or fourth cousin. He didn't care. Almost like my other cousin.
Moral of the story is, shout out to Coke and shout out to Pepsi, because you're a real one.
You're a real one. Also, you know, in life, I'd rather be a Pepsi than a Coke.
I
like Coca Cola, but you know, I would rather have the type of mentality where if somebody comes to me with the bullshit, like
shut it down.
Yeah.
No, I'm not accepting inside trade secrets. That's how Martha Stewart got fucked up. But shout out to her, because her wine with Snoop Dogg is fire.
Also, shout out to Martha Stewart, because your bed sheets have kept me warm for many a nights. Martha!
I love it. It's empty. It's okay. Cheers.
No, I can't do that till I empty cup.
Okay.
It's that look. Cheers.